I'm an eco-sonographer and artist working from my Peckham studio. My spirit of practice is to engage with the full life cycle of the production, repurpose objects, use surplus materials and embrace chance along the way. This can often distill into designs that move between art installations and immersive environments. I am fascinated by the intersection of costume and set, body and environment. This is an image from Hoax's production Stuck, chosen for inclusion in the 2017 Aesthetica Art Prize anthology called Future Now. In 2015, Hoax began with a provocation: how do we go forward with climate change? This underpinned our creative journey together. Part art installation, part absurdist theatre, Stuck used clowning, rhetoric and soft sculpture to examine our cultural responses towards our changing planet. Conceived early on in the process, the design tells the story of ecological collapse through the creation of a subterranean wasteland. This freed the performers to present different climate change narratives.
It is 41 degrees. My legs are heavy. My breath has slowed.
This courageous and prescient piece of work continues to gain relevance, given the context of grassroots and non-violent eco-activism such as XR and Birth Strike. The all-female cast, Aisha Tanzi and Flavia Bertram of Hoax, joined by Sabrina Manak, took the guise of the three fates, tackling themes of fertility, access to food, ingesting plastic and displaced memory in comic tragic attempts at survival, which included making up games to affect the weather.
The glaciers melt, the seas rise, then what happens? Everyone dies. I win.
My design process began by exploring extreme weather expedition equipment. I conceived of garments that morph from bizarre survival clothing into ambiguous, unsettling life forms that are, in the final instance, consumed by the set. In an innovative reuse of reclaimed materials, I sourced abandoned tents and sleeping bags during a clean-up operation at Reading Festival through Julie's Bicycle and Festival Republic. I extended my role to include designer as advocate. I wrote an article, Sleeping Bag Metamorphosis, and have spoken at symposia and after-show talks, raising awareness around festival waste. My exploration of the integrity of these lightweight, flexible, durable materials culminated in a set installation terrain, responsive to different venues and transportation needs. The set, made in sections, packs down for train travel. To explore the costumes and scenographic transformations, I began with mini calico toiles, playing with materials and mindfully deconstructing the sleeping bags and tents. Later on, with the inner garments, I made drawings during rehearsals, observing dramaturgical developments. Fate 1, emblematic of the distorted domestic goddess. She wears a lifesaver vest with camping breasts filled with turgid liquid. Her fate is as a morphic, one-eyed, one-legged early life form. Fate 2 represents innocent, poetic youth. She wears a camping chair seat cover, romper and restraint inner tube. She devolves into a two-legged cocoon created from two sleeping bags. Fate 3 presents a nostalgic, arthritic superhero who has forgotten their powers. They meet their fate as a hybrid moth on the windscreen of time. As an eco-sonographer and collaborator, I look for imaginative ways to open up conversations, bringing a new vitality to social and ecological themes. As the political, social and ecological landscape is changing, I see myself and my work as part of this zeitgeist.